Hello, everyone. My name is Kayla Mahan Blake, and I am going to be your host for this Travel Week webinar. So, today, Maria is going to be letting us know what is new across New York State for spring and summer of 2026. We are going to discover the latest attractions, seasonal experiences, and travel ideas to help inspire your clients and stay up to date on one of the US's most dynamic destinations. So, before I hand it over, I just want to go through a bit of housekeeping. So, we do have some prizes today. We have 5 Uber Eats gift cards. In order to qualify, you do have to stay until the end of the webinar, which won't be more than about an hour. We're going to be answering all of your questions. So if you do have any, pop them in the Q&A box. And at the end of the presentation, I'll make sure to go through everything. And I would like to introduce Maria. She is the account specialist. Thank you so much for being here and take it away
Thank
whenever you're
you.
ready.
Hi, everybody. I am happy to be here today on behalf of New York State Division of Tourism. My name is DiGiacomo, and I am the account rep for Canada. So let's get started. So these are obviously unique times, and New York State values its relationship with Canada, especially the strong and long-lasting connection between our travel industries, which has endured throughout periods of success and hardship. In New York, we love Canada, and we are proud to have Canada as our neighbor. For New York, welcoming visitors and hospitality is in our DNA. We will always continue to welcome visitors and roll out the red carpet for Canadians who want to experience the great state and all it has to offer. So the state features 11 vacation regions, each with its own unique attractions and identity. Together, those regions offer extremely affordable ways to enjoy the state, so visitors can make their dollar go as far as possible. These include, as you can see on the map, destinations known throughout the world, like the Hamptons and other pristine ocean beaches of Long Island, the bright lights of New York City, the majestic mountain peaks of the Catskills and Adirondacks, and the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, which is South Central New York region, and then as well as the thundering Niagara Falls. But also, it has a lot of lesser known but equally impressive attractions that leave visitors awestruck, from the Corning Museum of Glass with daily glass blowing to the Strong Museum of Play and National Toy Hall of Fame in Rochester. It also has the 21-story high walkway over the Hudson in Hudson Valley and the majestic island castles of Thousand Islands. So here, I'll just give you a glimpse of everything. So in this screen, we have the main beach in East Hampton in Long Island. Here we have the Grand Central Terminal in New York City. This is home to many movie and television show references. We have that Emerson Resort in Catskills, the Olympic ski jump in Lake Placid in the Adirondacks. We have the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in the central New York area, and the Niagara Falls State Parks, which is in the greater Niagara region. We also have this photo of the Corning Museum of Glass in the Finger Lakes and the National Museum of Play. Here we have the walkway over the Hudson in Hudson Valley and the Bolt Castle on Hart Island in the Thousand Islands. Okay, so New York will be celebrating a number of important anniversaries over the next little while. So here I'll give you a glimpse of what's to be expected. So along with the rest of the nation, New York State commemorates America's 250 in 2026 because New York plays such an instrumental role in the nation's founding and growth. We have so many unique attractions that tell the story of America, from the Saratoga battlefield, the turning point of revolution, to Washington's headquarters, where the general brought the revolution to a close. So for this, keep a lookout for any local, regional, and statewide events to be announced as we approach the commemoration. So already we have the Sail Forth, which is the largest ever parade of tall ships taking place in New York Harbor on July 4th, 2026. Next up, we have a lot of major sporting events taking place. New York has enjoyed playing host to major sporting events throughout history, such as the annual Belmont Stakes and the Ryder Cup in September 2025. We look forward to setting the global stage again and invite you and all your guests to join us. So we have the 2026 FIFA World Cup. 8 matches will be held in New York, the New Jersey Stadium, and the Meadowlands, including the final on July 19th, 2026. Even those not attending the matches themselves, which is estimated to be half of 1 million visitors to the region, will be treated to viewing parties and other special events. It will be the largest sporting event ever held that guests surely want to be a part of. Next up, we have the special events that happen across New York State every year, many with no admission fee. So here we have a list of all of them. So we have incredible food festivals like the annual Downtown Ithaca Chili Cook-Off featuring more than 40 restaurants. We also have the Saratoga Chowder Fest in Saratoga Springs each February, which welcomes over 70 participating chefs, or the September Hudson Valley Wine and Food Festival. We also have, you can see in the middle photo, the Tulip Festival in the capital city of Albany, which dates back to 1948. This is a nod to their Dutch heritage of the area, and it's a great way to spend your Mother's Day vacation or any time of festivity like that. Then in the other slide, you can see the Canandaigua Institution in Western New York opens every summer with a daily calendar of performing arts and lectures from world-renowned experts. And then we have the Great New York State Fair. This caps off in the summer season with 2 weeks of food, fun, and entertainment just outside of Syracuse. And then we have the Luma Digital Projection Festival in September. It turns buildings in downtown Binghamton into nighttime works of art. It's truly a beautiful sight. And then last, we have the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So this is America's favorite tradition. It fills the streets of New York City with giant balloons, fabulous floats, and great entertainers. This is always something that I'm looking forward to watching on TV when it's American Thanksgiving because the Macy's Day Parade is beautiful to watch. And then every December, we have the It's a Wonderful Life Festival. This takes place in Seneca Falls, the town believed to be the real life Bedford Falls, featured in the classic movie. So last year brought a number of new museums and attractions to the state. So I'm just going to go through them with you. So we have the Borscht Belt Museum in Ellenville. It officially opened its doors in April 2025 and is dedicated to preserving the rich history of the Catskills resort area. Visitors will discover how the region served as a sanctuary from prejudice and nurtured the birth of stand-up comedy. It also played a pivotal role in shaping American culture, as shown in popular entertainment like The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and Dirty Dancing. And then next up, we have the Finger Lakes. They're preparing to unveil the Canopy Walkaway at Tanglewood Nature Center and Museum in Elmira in middle to end of 2026. As the second of its kind in New York State, following the Wild Center of the Adirondacks, this exciting new attraction will offer visitors a unique bird's eye view of the forest, allowing them to experience nature from an entirely new perspective. In 2025, the Adirondacks celebrate the completion of the Adirondack Rail Trail, a 34-mile multi-use recreational path connecting key towns like Lake Placid, Saranac Lake, and Tupper Lake. This year-round trail will provide a unique opportunity for outdoor enthusiasts to hike, bike, ski, snowshoe, and more, while showcasing the stunning Adirondack landscape. With its wheelchair-friendly design and access to local businesses, the trail promises to enhance both outdoor recreation and tourism across the region. And as you can see here, in February 2025, Buffalo's Michigan Street African American Heritage Corridor welcomed the reopening of one of its most historical landmarks. After extensive restorations, the Michigan Street Baptist Church, which is a key stop on the Underground Railroad, opened its doors to the public view with the newly renovated foundation, ceilings, and pews, along with plans for a new visitor center. As you can see, it's a very beautiful design, and it's just one of the attractions featured as part of the I Love New York's Black Travel program. Here we have in Hudson's Valley, we have the Storm King Art Center, a renowned 500-acre outdoor sculpture park. It's preparing to unveil the results of a $45 million project to enhance visitors' welcome experience, support artistic endeavors, and ensure environmental sustainability. This project will include an innovatively designed new indoor and outdoor welcome area, landscape enhancements, and sustainability initiatives. So hopefully by the end of this presentation, you got a grasp to see everything that New York State has to offer and what's coming up and what was just newly added. So I hope you enjoyed. As you can see on the screen, there's all the resources if you want to get in touch with us through website, social medias, and I also have also link my email down below if you need anything as well. And yeah, that's the end of the presentation, and I hope you all enjoyed.
Thank you so much for that presentation.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I am going to open the Q&A now. So if you do have any questions, please pop them in there so we can get them answered. So we have a couple in here. The first question that I have is from Mark. What is the best time of year to tell clients to visit the area?
I think it definitely depends what kind of trip you're looking for because it is, for example, to go in the winter, it's more of like, Christmas activities and then outdoor experiences like snowshoeing and skiing. So if they're more into outdoor experiences, I would say winter for those activities. However, the fall foliage is something that people go to see and it's underrated because it is stunning, especially with all the trails and festivals going on as well. I would say winter, spring. I think all seasons are beautiful. It is depending on what the client would like to see. But I think there is everything in every season for someone. Personally, I would say the fall.
Perfect. Thank you. I've been a few times in different seasons, and yeah, I agree. Any season is a good
Yeah,
season.
any season's good. It's hard to pick.
Next question is from Maria. Are there any hidden gems that you can share that we can entice clients with to visit?
That's a good question. And I like your name, by the way. Um, so I actually was just recently in New York in February, and we did a lot of the mountain clubs. Specifically, went to the Roscoe Mountain Club in the Finger Lakes, and it was a great experience because it was more of a lesser known attraction, but the guests were the workers were very welcoming, and you really got a hands-on approach, and you got to see everything that it had to offer in terms of outdoor experiences and entertainment with live music, doing s'mores, and outdoor skating rinks. I think those lesser known attractions really give you the whole feel of what it's like to be a local, but you're still on vacation. I would say that's a very good one. And then also the village downtown of Canandaigua was also beautiful as well. It looks as if you're in like a Hallmark movie and you could just walk around and go to different local shops. So that's definitely something that I would like as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Next question we have is from Fabio. Let's see here. Oh, sorry, give me one
No, you're good.
second. Just glitched there. Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't know where that one went. But we do have another one. Pam,
Great.
you mentioned the projection festival. When and where?
The projection festival is usually at the end of the fall, but I could get back to you with exact dates on that.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And then we
Mhm.
have another question here. What, in your opinion, would be the best area to visit?
Hmm. I would say my opinion would be the Finger Lakes. I personally did with the wine tours, and I think it's really special to understand the history behind how they make the wine there, the different types of wine and the different wineries. I think that's something that I would definitely go back for and that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I've actually been there as well, and
Hmm.
such a beautiful area. I
Oh, it
did
is.
went on a boat there, and it was just
Oh, beautiful.
yeah. We have another question from Susan. Where is the best area to spend 2 days before a cruise?
I think it would definitely depend what kind of trip you were looking for. If it's I would say the city is always a good option because there's so much to do in 2 days. You could definitely get a lot done. But if you want more of a quaint, quiet area, I would say something maybe like Thousand Islands is nice because it's a good, relaxing time before heading on a cruise. So I think that would be nice. Or the Finger Lakes as well, just for what I said before. Mhm.
Great. Well, that looks like it wraps up all the questions we have.
Great.
Oh, we got a few more coming in. Gladys, where would be the best place to stay if going to New York for a Macy's parade?
It would be so it's held in New York City, but if you don't want to, stay in the hustle and bustle, then I would say Brooklyn would be a good option.
Perfect. Well, that is the end of the questions we have today. So thank you so much, Maria, for that. Thank you,
Yeah,
everyone,
thank you.
joining us and spending your time here. So we will be drawing for the 5 Uber Eats gift cards, and we will let you know by email if you are chosen. And yeah, thank you so much for coming out today, and we will see you again for our next Travel Week webinar. Have a great day, everyone.
Great. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.